YouTube, what's going on, and welcome to the third episode of my Anderlecht Career Mode. In this episode, we are going to be playing our first game, simming all the friendlies, and also some transfer business. In the first friendly, we beat Lazio 2-1. Mitrovic had 2 goals. Now we're looking to upgrade our center backs and backup center backs by inquiring about John Stones, trying to get him on a loan. He's a really good young center back from Everton, so he would really help us just for this season, and that's really important. Our league objective is to finish mid-table, and here we have a couple scouting reports on some right backs that I'm looking at, mostly of the Greek guy, but he's 65 overall, should be pretty decent. And then Wallace, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to sign him. So now we're going to go into our second game, and I use the second team because the stars were all tired. I sim this match against Lorient, the League On side, and in this game we actually end up losing this game 1-0. Ayew scores the goal, Jordan, not Andre. And this, the right back wants to know his role on the team, so I tell him he's going to be a sporadic first-team player, just like he is at his club. So I give him that 4 years, all what he wants, and we'll see what he says. Then we also find out some great news that Everton has accepted the loan offer, so John Stones will be coming in and immediately become a first-choice center back at Anderlecht, which he wasn't at Everton. So here we go. You just see me adding in Stones to the lineup right here. So Stones is going to be coming in over our other center back because he's a lot younger than the one we have right now, and I feel like he's just going to be overall better than the other center back that we have right now, even though he is one rating lower than Nutik, I think is how you pronounce his name. So yeah, I think it's just an upgrade all around and just a solid addition to our team. So here we're going in. We are going to advance to the final friendly against Malaga, the Liga BBVA side, and we are going to sim this game, see how we do. And actually, this was a really good result for us, I believe, as here we go, as we win 4-1. Andy Najjar, 2 goals, Rabiot and Poulsen score. That was a really good result against the decent Malaga side. Now we're going in, we see that the Greek guy rejects his contract, so I'm going to give him $8,000 a week and still the same squad role. So everything's same, just $2,000 more a week, so we'll see what he says to that. And now we're coming in and see he has accepted that, and that should be the last transfer business before we finally get into our first game. So here we are at the press conference before the first game. I'm just going to praise our guys, really get us ready for our first ever game in the Barclays Premier League. Here we go. So Anderlecht are coming in their purple, while Sunderland are in their own colors. And you see my lineup. It's the full starting 11 squad. I'm just going to be making one change to somebody in the substitutes and reserves. I'm going to be adding Enis Unal to the substitutes because I think he could add some spark off the bench. And yeah, that's going to be the squad for this game. So here we go into the first game of the Barclays Premier League. Anderlecht versus Sunderland. Here we go. As you see Sunderland and Anderlecht, they're both taking their spots on the pitch. A really exciting day. A great day for football, as well as you see Anderlecht squad managed by Mr. Man, because I am the man. And here we go. Just the start of hopefully a great future for Anderlecht in the Barclays Premier League. Here in their first game against Sunderland, a very winnable game. Let's see how it goes. Rabiot's on the ball right here. He's kind of slow. He cuts it back. Brings it back outside to Tielemans. Tielemans over to Carlson, who does a lob through ball. It gets taken away, and Mitrovic kicks it out for a goal kick for Sunderland. Now Stephen Defour going down, a very experienced and better player for Anderlecht. He makes a move right here, goes down the wing, puts it across to Mitrovic, but it's headed away. So that was disappointing, as even though Defour showing his class so far, and here comes Tielemans. He's running down the wing. He finds Rabiot, but Rabiot is just too slow down the wing. Might be a problem this year. And here comes Mitrovic. He's holding the play up. He tries to do a move. He gets through. Here he comes. He shoots. We're already in the 40th minute as not much has happened. Header away. John O'Shea has it. His pass gets intercepted by Yuri Tielemans. Yuri Tielemans makes a move. He's on the edge of the box. He shoots. He scores! Yuri Tielemans scores the first ever goal for Anderlecht in the Barclays Premier League against Sunderland. A beautiful move from the young Belgian, as we hope to see this so often from the kid, the fantastic CAM. And now Mitrovic on the ball, looking for Poulsen. Van Aanholt, the pacey Dutchman, can't clear it. Poulsen doing some moves. He cuts back. Van Aanholt gets something, but not all of it. Here comes Poulsen. He's still dancing around him. Oh, and he's moving around another guy. Does another move. Brings it back. And then fake shots around him. A beautiful move from Yusuf Poulsen. But the shot is saved. That'll lead us into halftime. But still, some great creativity and individual play from the young Danish guy. As we see, I don't know how we only have one shot at half. As you have seen with your own eyes that we have had 3. So, EA, nice job counting. But yeah, it says we've only had one shot. I don't know what that's about. 52% possession. And late in the second half, Adam Johnson whips in across. And just the outside center mids just haven't really been impressive. They haven't been great on the ball. Their passes have been decent, but they're just too slow. So I'm going to add some pace to the wide. Bring on Frank. And also Andy Najjar after his great preseason game against Malaga. So here comes Frank, substitute. Looks like he's doing well right now. He goes wide. He cuts back, finds Steven Defour. Defour moving around. He finds Poulsen. Poulsen loses it, gets it back again, but then gets tackled by John O'Shea and cleared. Now on Salaka, the left back, gives it to Frank. I go defensive because there's only 20 minutes left in the game. Here comes the right back with 4-star skills, Andy Van Moor. He finds Frank. Frank, run down the wing. He finds Yuri Tillmans. Makes a move. Makes another move. Shoots. Saved. It's out for a corner as some great moves by Yuri Tillmans. And he's looking so promising so far. I take the corner. I see that my left back is wide open down there. If it was just a little bit quicker, it would have been better. He makes a move, passes it back as we keep possession. And now I find Steven Defour. Defour trying to hold it. He finds Mitrovic in the middle, but it just gets tackled and loses the ball. 10 minutes to play, and you see Poulsen run down the wing, whips it across, and Mitrovic backheel shot, saved. Trying to be maybe a little bit too cheeky in the first ever game, just trying to get the win, as Poulsen running down the wing again. He has been terrorizing Van Aanholt. Another move around him. Another move. The shot deflected. Wow. Poulsen has been all sorts of trouble, and there Stephen Fletcher passed it out. That will be the game. An amazing 1-0 win for Anderlecht in their first ever game. They dominated. Sunderland didn't even have a shot. Fantastic effort by the defense and by the midfield. Strikers could have used a little work, but still an amazing win. Here comes a transfer offer for a guy I'm trying to sell, and I accept that. And that will wrap it up for the third and most successful episode of the Anderlecht Career Mode so far. Hope you guys enjoyed. We see that we play Hull in the Capital One Cup. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and that will wrap it up.